Sometimes don't you just need a quick moment of inspiration? Or maybe you just need a moment of caffeinated contemplation to reflect on life? That's the idea behind my weekly Coffee with Nicoa espresso shots. I'll be sharing short jolts of inspiration in each clip in addition to my longer Coffee with Nicoa interview episodes. Make sure to subscribe so you never miss an espresso shot or a full-length Coffee with Nicoa interview created just for you. Hey everybody, it's Nicoa. This is your weekly espresso shot. Thanks for listening, by the way. And if you haven't already given us a rating, you can do that on whatever your favorite podcast platform is. So don't forget to go in, give us a rating, a little review. I'm going to be updating my website soon, so I want to be able to grab some of your reviews and put them out there so people can hear. All right, let's get to today's topic. Self-sabotage, baby. Yeah, I think about this a lot. A lot of my friends talk about, oh yeah, I totally self-sabotage. And it's like rationalization for not actually getting stuff done. Okay. So, oh yeah, God, I'm the worst at self-sabotaging. Is this you? Does this resonate? Like, are you one of my friends who says this to me? I was thinking a lot about it, and self-sabotage is really just kind of avoidance of what you need to address. It's not really self-sabotage. It's more of, habit. Something that you're doing that you're claiming is self-sabotage, but it's really just habitual ways of being that are because you're avoiding something that you really need to look at. So it could be related to your well-being, your health. It could be related to your business. What is it that, the question isn't, do you actually self-sabotage? The question is, what are you avoiding? I think about this back in my life, and it's still something that can get in my way. My relationship with money. I tend to kind of carry my knowing as to where I am financially in my head versus detailed budgeting, as an example. And over the years, that's worked out just fine, but I can imagine I'd have a lot more savings and I'd be a lot more, let's say, secure financially if I had been more intentional and had not avoided the topic of money. And this is actually a very common topic for my coaching clients too. A lot of people avoid the topic of money, and then they say, oh, I self-sabotage because, retail therapy, or I don't like budgets. I don't like people telling me what to do. That's just one area of our life that you could be claiming is self-sabotage, but it's really just avoidance of dealing with something that you're uncomfortable with. And that's so normal. It's so human. It's also humid today, but it's so human. And I invite you to really reflect back on why you avoid certain areas of your life. It's probably because of something in your past where it was super uncomfortable, or maybe your parents didn't talk about money. Maybe your parents didn't talk about healthy eating. Maybe nobody exercised in your world. Maybe nobody really knew about going to college or getting education in order to feel more confident in the work that they were doing out in the world. It depends on your past experience that typically dictates what you avoid today. So if you're willing to step back and ask yourself, am I avoiding something, and really sit still long enough to listen for the answer? There's your fodder for avoiding any type of further procrastination. So journaling helps, as you know, my favorite path to actually self-discovery and really coming up with some practices so that you can set goals to move forward towards getting what you want. So what do you want? Are you self-sabotaging, or are you really just avoiding the topic? And can you sit down for just one moment, and you already know the topic that's coming to your mind right now as you listen to this, and just jot down, what is it about, fill in the blank, money, my eating habits, my career, my relationship, my health, that I am avoiding? Write that down. Ask yourself why, but don't spend too much time there. And then move into the space of, what am I willing to do about that? What is one thing I could do today to move me closer towards the goal that I crave? Life by Design. Thanks for listening, you guys. Make sure to subscribe so you never miss an espresso shot or a full-length Coffee with Nicoa interview created just for you. Guess what, y'all? I published a book. Your Life by Design, a Coffee with Nicoa self-care coaching journal, is now available on Amazon. This interactive journal begins and ends with powerful queries, guiding you on a quest for the kind of life by design you don't need a vacation from. I've included an in-depth look at strategic self-care to empower you and hold you accountable to really getting to know your true self. It's time to prioritize you. Use the link in the show notes to buy yours today.